Okay, everybody, I'm back with you one more time for um, readings for the day. As I continue this process that was set out some time ago, so I just wanted to preface before I read by giving a reminder that what is happening here is that the Malachim or the Malachim of the presence is speaking to Masha, aka Moses, up on the mount and giving him history from creation to that point that he's there before the Most High. And so we'll be reading today from Yobalim, chapter 6, or known also as Jubilees, chapter 6. And he made atonement for the earth, and took a kid and made atonement by its blood, for all the guilt of the earth. For everything that had been on it had been destroyed, save those that were in the ark with Noah. And he placed the fat thereof on the altar, and he took an ox, and a goat, and a sheep, and kids, and salt, and a turtle dove, and the young of a dove, and placed an ascending smoke sacrifice on the altar, and poured thereon an offering, mingled with oil, and sprinkled with wine, and strewed frankincense over everything, and caused a goodly savor to arise acceptable before the Most High. And the Most High smelled the goodly savor, and he cut a covenant with him, that there should not be any more a flood to destroy the earth, that all the days of earth, seed time and harvest, should never cease, cold and heat, summer and winter, and day and night should not change their order nor cease forever. And you increase ye and multiply upon the earth, and become many upon it, and be a baraka upon it. The fear of you and the dread of you I will inspire in everything that is on the earth and in the sea. And behold, I have given unto you all beasts, and winged things, and everything that moves on the earth, and the fish in the waters, and all things for food, as the green herbs. I have given you all things to eat. But flesh, with the life thereof, with the blood, you shall not eat. For the life of all flesh is in the blood, lest your blood of your lives be required. And at the hand of every man, at the hand of every beast, will I require the blood of a man. Whoso sheds man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed. For in the image of the Most High he made man. And you, increase you, and multiply on the earth. And Noach and his sons swore that they would not eat any blood that was in any flesh. And he cut a covenant before the Most High forever, throughout all the generations of the earth in this month. On this account, he spoke to you, that you should cut a covenant with the children of Yashual in this month upon the mountain with an oath, and that you should sprinkle blood upon them because of all the words of the covenant which the Most High made with them forever. And this testimony is written concerning you, that you should observe it continually, so that you should not eat on any day any blood of beast or birds or cattle during all the days of the earth. And the man who eats the blood of beast or of cattle or of birds during all the days of the earth, he and his seed shall be rooted out of the land. And do you command the children of Yashrael to eat no blood, so that their names and their seed may be before the Most High continually. And for this Tula there is no limit of days, for it is forever. They shall observe it throughout their generations, so that they may continue supplicating on your behalf with blood before the altar, every day and at the time of mourning, and everything they seek forgiveness on your behalf perpetually before the Most High, that they may guard it and not be rooted out. And he gave Noach and his sons a sign, that they should not again be a flood on the earth. He set his bow in the cloud for a sign of the eternal covenant, that there should not again be a flood on the earth to destroy it in all the days of the earth. For this reason, it is ordained and written on the heavenly tablets that they should celebrate the feast of Shabbat on this month once a year to renew the covenant every year. And this whole feast was celebrated in the heaven from the day of creation till the days of Noach, 26 Yobalim and 5 weeks of years. And Noach and his sons observed it for 7 Yobalim and 1 week of years, till the day of Noach's death. And from the day of Noach's death, his sons did away with it until the days of Abram, and they ate blood. But Abram observed it, and Yitzhaki and Akobi and his children observed it up to your days. And in your days the children of Yashrael forgot it until you celebrated it anew on this mountain. And do you command the children of Yashrael to observe this appointed time in all their generations for a commandment unto them? 1 day in the year, in this month, they shall celebrate this appointed time. For it is the appointed time of Shabbat and the appointed time of the first fruits of the wheat harvest. This feast is twofold and of a double nature. According to what is written and engraved concerning it, keep it. For I have written it in the Sefer of the first Tula, in that which I have written for you, that you should keep it in its season, 1 day in the year, and I have explained to you its sacrifices, that the children of Yashrael should remember and should keep it throughout their generations in this month, 1 day in every year. And on the new moon of the first month, and on the new moon of the fourth month, and on the new moon of the seventh month, and on the new moon of the 10th month are the days of remembrance, and the days of the appointed time in the 4 divisions of the year. These are written and ordained as a testimony forever. And Noach ordained them for himself as feasts for the generations forever, so that they have become thereby a memorial unto him. And on the new moon of the first month, he was bidden to make for himself an ark. And on that day, the earth became dry, and he opened the ark and saw the earth. And on the new moon of the fourth month, the mouths of the depths of the abyss beneath were closed. And on the new moon of the seventh month, all the mouths of the abysses of the earth were opened, and the waters began to descend into them. And on the new moon of the 10th month, the tops of the mountains were seen, and Noach was glad. And on this account, he ordained them for himself as appointed times for a memorial forever, and thus are they ordained. And they placed them on the heavenly tablets. Each had 13 weeks, from one to another past their memorial, from the first to the second, and from the second to the third, and from the third to the fourth. And all the days of the commandment will be 52 weeks of days, and these will make the entire year complete. Thus, it is engraved and ordained on the heavenly tablets. And there is no neglecting this commandment for a single year or from year to year. And command you the children of Yashrael that they observe the years according to this reckoning, 364 days. And these will constitute a complete year. And they will not disturb its time from its days and from its appointed times. For everything will fall out in them according to their testimony, and they will not leave out any day nor disturb any appointed time. For if they do neglect and do not observe them according to this commandment, then they will disturb all the appointed times, and the years will be dislodged from this order. And they will disturb the appointed times, and the years will be dislodged, and they will neglect their ordinances. And all the children of Yashrael will forget, and will not find the path of the years, and will forget the new moons, and seasons, and Sabbats, and they will go wrong as to all the order of the years. For I know, and from henceforth will I declare it unto you, and it is not of my own devising, for the Sefer lies written before me. and on the heavenly tablets the division of days is ordained, lest they forget the feast of the covenant and walk according to the appointed times of the other nations, after their error and after their ignorance. For there will be those who will assuredly make observations of the moon, how it disturbs the seasons and comes in from year to year 10 days too soon. For this reason, the years will come upon them when they will disturb the order and make an abominable day the day of testimony, and an unclean day an appointed day. And they will confound all the days, the set apart with the unclean, and the unclean with the set apart. For they will go wrong as to the months and the Sabbats and the appointed times and the Yobalim. For this reason, I command and testify to you, that you may testify to them. For after your death, your children will disturb them, so that they will not make the year 364 days only. For this reason, they will go wrong as to the new moons and the appointed times, and the Sabbats and appointed times. And they will eat all kinds of blood with all kinds of flesh. Selah.